Well, today the Big Three returned to Detroit. The 3-on-3 Pro Basketball League was founded by my favorite rapper, Ice Cube, and features All-Stars, Hall of Famers, and world champions.
Megan Woods checked it out at Little Caesars Arena as teams prepared to go head-to-head.
The Big Three isn't your ordinary league, but there are some familiar faces, and when I say familiar, I mean legendary. Basketball Hall of Famers, the Iceman George Gervin.
It's always good to come back home. I mean, this is where I was born and raised.
Nancy Lieberman.
I love it here. I mean, this city means so much to me.
And Lisa Leslie are head coaches and say there's nothing like the Big Three. Games are on a half court with no shot clock. The winner is the first team to 50.
It's like playing playground in a way, but we actually have 3 officials on the floor. And then we have something that's unlike any other league in the world, and that's the Bring the Fire, which Bring the Fire just basically means if one of the coaches hits the Bring the Fire button, that means we specifically want to stop that play, and we want those 2 players to go one-on-one.
The league goes from city to city, but when they're here in Detroit, it's a full circle moment for the Iceman.
That's where I began playing basketball.
And this former Detroit Shock point guard.
I had stepped off the court at 39, retired to become the head coach and GM for the Shock, and it changed my life on so many levels. I wouldn't be coaching today without that experience in the WNBA.
Then there's the Detroit fans who are one of a kind.
It's a tough city, and they expect excellence no matter what you do. If you play poorly, they are going to let you know.
It's a good place to play. I mean, and they love you when you win. And they love you when you're tough.
Who wins and moves on to the playoff games next week is what the fans want to see.
As long as we're playing our best basketball, we can beat anybody.
But Gervin wants people to walk away with an even deeper message that dreams can come true.
We was on welfare. You know, a lot of our kids are struggling in these same type of environments. So look at me. I made it all the way to be one of the best basketball players to ever play from Detroit. You know, so I want to give a lot of our babies a lot of hope that you can do it too.
In Detroit, Megan Woods, Local 4.
Love that message there. The Big Three is headed to Washington, D.C. next weekend for the playoffs.